Good morning. I'm here with you to share my setup, which I did a few days ago, and inaugurating my new awesome blue Midori. Now, the thing is, I removed this charm, which I love. Can you see it? Okay. I had purchased this from a local store, Itsy Bitsy, but I've removed it because it's too heavy for this. Even this is actually a bit heavy, but for now I'm going to keep the key and find a new one, a lighter one. From my store I have some charms, so I just love this color. It's a very different blue. It's like a midnight blue, and you can see I have my Little Prince charm, which is beautiful. It's engraved on both sides, and I'm going to be using this. I have to hook it up. Okay, it's a long process. I won't bore you with it. After I'm done, I'll post a picture. So I'm going to put that on this. So we'll get to that later. But first, I would like to show you my pages. Yay! Okay, I'm going to move these back. I'm at a very odd camera angle, Sorry for my hands and all of that in the way. But let's get on with it. Ta-da! So I have decorated my cover. I always like decorating the cover of a journal, and I think even paint is a very good idea. So the next time I'm going to try to paint mine, like many of us do. I was a little impatient, so I kind of went with the scrapbooking idea for now. And I have my little words and alphabets and letters. I have these little inserts. So cute. I love this ticket. This is from one of my vintage collections. I really love it, and I wanted to keep it for myself. What do you know? So here are my pages. They've been prepped for a while now, more than a week. I haven't gotten around to doing anything because I was busy with the store updates and the new products and all of that, listing them. It's such a pain to run a store. But, I do it for the community, I do it for people, I do it for myself, and I think it's fun. So this is the first page, and then this is the other one. Of course, I haven't done any stamping, or I haven't put too much of, color washi or anything. These are the pre-pages. And I'm hoping that because it's a larger standard size Midori notebook and not the the A6 size or that I was using, I think I have a lot more space here to play around with my pages. And I got actually very inspired by the use of big sizes by my good friend, the Paper Pilgrim. She makes amazing pages. And of course, my other good friend, Lady BG, who also makes beautiful pages. So I intend to start writing. I started this notebook thinking I would write about, the ideas for stories, which has been in my head. I prefer writing short stories to a novel. Well, you can tell, because I've been working on my novel for 4 years and I've abandoned it 3 times. But I do have an idea for writing a book of short stories on love, So as you grow older, oops, what is this? Oh, this is the part of this, the dragonfly. Funny. Okay. So the idea to write ideas, okay, that sounded crazy. Anyway, the idea of writing the storyline in a notebook is extremely engaging than writing in a ruled, ordinary or plain blank notebook without any decoration. This just struck me because I wanted to originally use this book to write about my childhood memories. Well, most of them are pretty bad, so I decided to give that a miss for now. At least not in this book, because this book was mainly, for the words. So I have decided to use this to plan my collection of short stories on love, relationships, and of course, commitment. Now, don't we know all about that word commitment? That's funny, isn't it? Anyway, so here are my pages. I'll take you through them. That is it. So I have prepped a few. These are blank, which I will do this week. I want to prep this whole book in advance before I start writing the ideas for my stories, because I don't want to break again and go back to creating pages. And after I have written a few pages, I'm going to stamp it and then post it. Yay! So this is the first one, which, as you can see, I want to inaugurate. Okay, so this has been on my mind, and finally I'm recovering and getting a little organized on my business front, and also prepping my new products, which I'm very excited about for my store. But I wanted to share this with you. So the reason I'm mentioning the store a little bit here is because I'm going to post this video also on ADORI.in, on the not on the website, but on my ADORI handle, because a lot of my sweet customers asked me once, why don't you use a Midori? What is the reason if you love journaling? Well, here is the reason. I didn't have one before, and when I got one, this took 1 year to arrive from the United States of America. That's a very funny story. And of course, I have others now, which I have purchased from some of my friends here on IG and their stores. So this is the smaller size, which I love, which I haven't prepped. As you can see, I have a teeny key, which I'm going to also find another one and put it on this other one. Okay, so, and this is a beautiful charm. I love this Tokyo charm, Can you see? I love this. So I plan to use this little one to do demos for some of the products that are in my store, and also my new rubber stamps and some of the stuff which people want to see how they will look on a page. The reason I'm choosing a smaller format is because I don't want the videos to be too long, because if they are too long, then, I have some issues at times posting them. I have no idea why, but maybe it's just me. So from now on, this is going to be for the little demos that I do for my products, for the new things I use also, which I will share with my IG community, my friends, and my customers. Okay? Now, last but not the least, I have to show you this, though this is not the complete collection. Now, I believe pen cases like this are also available now in William Penn, India. This is not from William Penn, India. This is from Gallon Leather. But I believe now beautiful pen cases are available, and you can buy them. And some of them are in faux leather, so you don't have to feel guilty. These are just a few of my pens. I love pens, and that's how Lady VG and I connected for the first time on Instagram when she saw my first post. And actually, it's a fact, I don't show my pens and I don't write with them to show you and all of that, because my handwriting isn't that great and I'm not that much into calligraphy, though I love it. But these are some of my pens. So this is the Pelican, this is the Ferrari pen, this is Schiffers, this is my favorite Lamy, this is again Schiffers. So I buy a lot of Schiffers, I use a lot of Schiffers, I don't know why, but I feel they write so beautifully and they're so understated. And here is one more. Oh, I just found it. Here. This is also another one of my favorite pens from William Penn. And this is called the Waterman, the Water Pen. I love it. They write beautifully, absolutely beautiful. So this is just a little bit about the pen folio, not about Gallon Leather, not about showing you my pens, but saying that you can keep your pens like this. Yay! And here are two more. This you've already seen. And this is another Schiffers. I love this one. I think, As I said, chef is like really understated, you know? And you know what I do? This is what I do, which I shouldn't be doing, but hey, it fits. So I put 3 instead of 2. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be changing this and putting my prints on. I'm going to use this for the little demos, and that's it for now. Bye bye.